Hey everyone, and today I will teach you about trigonometry ratios, or trig ratios, and its real world applications. Now, important. Here's some really important stuff for us to know before we get into the questions. One of this is the cast diagram. As you can see, the cast diagram helps us to see for which quadrants the trig ratios are positive in. As you can see, if the trig ratios is in this one, is which it says A, it's always positive. While in this one, only sin is positive, and this one only tan is positive, and this one cos is negative. The rest, you can see, cos tan is negative here, sin cos negative, sin tan negative. The next really important thing, it might be a little bit confusing for you right now. When I do the question, this will make a lot more sense. So again, this is called a unit circle. I hope you knew this, but as you can see, and right now, if you look at this little triangle over here, you can see it's in the A, right? Which means if you have a sin, tan, or cos, it'll be positive. But let's say it was in here, right? A tan or a cos will be negative, right? Same thing for the other two, the bottom. You could see over here, to forget the cast diagram, right? Let me get into the actual examples and well, an actual question that makes sense. As you can see here, we have this. I'll break down a little more. But what we're trying to find over here is the exact value. Okay, I'm gonna type that out on the exact value for this right here, right? So as you can see, this is the units. We have units around, but and you can see 11 pi over 6, right? Oh, what? So that angle is closest to 11 pi over 6. It should be 11 pi over 6 should be somewhere. I say around here-ish, probably, right? But I'll end up on key. Sorry. Now we're trying to find the B angle. So we're trying to find B, and B is the thing closest to it, which is so we're going this way, right? We're going this way. So it can't be 0. That would be 2 pi, right? So we're gonna go up, get 2 pi minus, because you know, use a squared, not a squared, yeah, so 2 pi minus 11, this one right here, pi over 6, now pi is 1 key, just got minus real quick, so this is pi over 6, these two minus pi over 6, hope you're not to minus and not together, yeah, so then what we have is tan pi over 6, right, and well, oh look, it's not in the t, this is our t, it's in the cos, so it's negative, so negative tan pi over 6, and if you know from the inner circle, 11, this will equal to negative 1 root 3. So our exact value is negative 1 root 3. I was not too complicated. Now, a real world application of trig ratios is a really big one that you probably experience in day to day life, right? Is GPS. So GPS system is trigonometry ratios to convert satellite angles to distance to coordinate the basically to find out where you are. Because you know it's angles. And you use the angles to find out where you are. Really important, I'm sure. Well, if you're driving to work or walking or going to school, you need GPS, you would know where you're going, right? So every time you're using GPS, just know it's using trigonometry, trig ratios, trig ratios to find where you are and where you're going. Really important. But anyways, thank you for coming with me on this